So the only way to do that is with TE. The only way to push any sort of FI outward is TE, because those are the two functions that are the same essence, the two sides of the coin. You can't use FE in order to speak for and protect your FI. The thing that's so interesting about that is that when you talk to TJs, most of them have this, the elementary FI that they feel is that they believe that all decisions should be made in a logical fashion. They believe that with their FI. It's not just something that they do. They wouldn't be able to do what they do if they didn't have that strong FI belief holding that up. So if you've seen FPs, or if you are an FP watching this, you know that for FPs, if they don't really care about the task at hand, they probably aren't going to be that great at executing it. But when they do care, oh boy, like, you want an FP on your side, because if an FP cares about a cause, they're going to know exactly what to do in order to get the results that they need. TE is really about knowing how to execute on your FI and your desires. It is, how do you execute on your desires? What is the game plan? What is your strategy for it? And no matter where TE is on your stack, because, I am looking at this from an 8-function model where we have it somewhere. And, if you're confused about where that is, feel free to ask me. I'd be happy to help. But we have it somewhere. And how is your TE in relation to your FI, no matter where it is? I want to know, to what extent is your TE creating this strategy for you in order to get what you FI want? Because I've realized what I appreciate about TE is that it's able to make, it's able to write contracts that feel safe. It's able to make business decisions that will get what they want. But TE knows how to manage these resources to make them last and to also make things move. ENTJs, my ENJ counterpart, I guess you could say, both of us might be visionaries in certain ways, but ENTJs really know how to sort of move the needle with objects. They know what buttons to push in order to make things happen. Where I might know what to say in order to make people feel on board with something, that doesn't mean that I did the thing. I didn't push the button. I made everyone want to push a button, but I didn't push the button, if that makes sense. Like, as an ENFJ, I can rally everyone behind a cause with my FE. I can make everyone, and you know what? The thing is that half the battle sometimes is just getting mentally or emotionally ready to do something, and you know that, like, I'm thinking about how sometimes the solution is simple, but it's hard to do because it's scary. And there's a lot of things like that where it's like, you know what to do. Like, if you have to go in there and quit a job or break up with someone, or maybe you realize that, or like signing a new lease, you know how to sign your name, but why is it still hard to sign it? It's because of the emotions. Those emotions that are causing resistance between you and the action. And ENFJs, and really just FE in general, I know how to remove the resistance. I know how to make people emotionally ready to act. But it is that TE piece that knows what to do in order to get it done. And that's where I'm realizing that as an ENFJ, I can sit here and I can process my FI and I can improve my FI. And now I'm sort of at a place where it's like, I know what I want. and I'm ready, and I'm emotionally ready. So now what do I do?